On Friday's edition of the Damage Report, my garbage person of the week was Tucker Carlson for a very good reason. He, as predicted, attacked Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for her vulnerability and willingness to talk about her fears of sexual violence during the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. In talking about that, he aired a clip of AOC's conversation with Dana Bash, commenting that the Congresswoman should get a therapist, saying this is crazy. He also called her honey, and as you'll see from this screenshot, used a photo of her designed to leave his audience with the impression that either women are crazy or maybe women of color specifically are crazy, but look at her eyes in this photo. Anyway, the representative has responded to his attack saying, I couldn't care less about what this talking inferiority complex has to say, but I do feel for the women and survivors in his life who now see they wouldn't be believed or safe with him. Many survivors of assault don't tell family, friends, etc., because of how they see others treated. And that is characteristically a mature response to an incredibly misogynistic and underhanded, needless attack from one of the regrettably most watched faces in cable news. Francesca, I don't know if you had originally seen what he said on, I believe it was his Thursday show, but what do you make of this back and forth?
I mean, we talked about this a week ago and we knew that the right was gonna come and mock AOC, a sexual assault survivor herself, someone who has had memes depicted of her being raped, who her rape is discussed online regularly. I'm sure she's gotten threats. That we knew that because they don't care, they don't have any, they see her as the enemy somehow. She's got superpowers beyond their comprehension somehow. That they were gonna go after her, and now we see that they did. They completely went after her, and it was nice to see her making it kind of about more broadly. Look at what happens when you're honest about your fears around sexual violence. This is what happens. The most watched show in the country mocks you. And then the other thing was, why was he referring to her as Sandy the whole time?
I mean, why? If you had to guess, why is he referring to her as Sandy?
I don't know. Just like this is now his like nickname for her.
It's just demeaning. I don't think it's specifically demeaning for any particular, like I don't think it's a reference to anything really. I think it's just you don't need to refer to her by her chosen name or as representative or whatever. Just call her whatever you want. Call her Sandy. It sounds like a girl's thing. We're gonna treat her like she's a little girl, little Sandy. I think that's what it's about.
No, I mean, I think that was the grossest part about it. It was that he kept on being like, Sandy says Sandy. And it's like, what? I was like, did she go by this at any point in her life? No, he's just, yeah, no, he's speaking down to her. You're right, making her sound like a little girl. No, look, what do you expect? He's a garbage monster. He fills your little cute trash can way too often, and that trash can does not deserve that.
That's true. It spit it out actually later on. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.